Hello, fellow YouTubers, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. On the last episode, we started leaving Edgeworth's office and ran into Angel Star, who told us a little bit more information about the SL9 incident and exactly what happened. She thinks that Damon Gant is controlling Lannis somehow, but we don't know why. All we know is that he wanted to do it because he wanted control over the Chief Prosecutor's office and the prosecutor's office in general. So we headed back over to the police department and talked with Gumshoe a little bit, but we still need to get him something that he might want that will let us get his card so that we can go inside the chief's office. And we have exactly what we need now. So let us present to him the one thing that he would absolutely hate to see: the letter of resignation of Miles Edgeworth. What's this crumpled up piece of paper? No way! Mr. Edgeworth can't be serious! Is he ever not serious? I can't believe they pushed him this far! Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible. At first, I thought it was as cold as ice. Willing to sacrifice. I can't help it. It's just like whenever I see look at this photograph, I absolutely revert back to that song. But now I know different. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence. But we betrayed him. Detective. That's it. I've made up my mind. But here, take my ID card. We can't do that if someone found out. They wouldn't let you off the hook with another lost item report. Look at me. So secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated. What? So at least let me do this, for Mr. Edgeworth's sake. All right, Detective. Thank you. Gumshoe's ID tucked swiftly in our pocket. So the funny thing is, when we look at Goodman's ID, and we actually like zoom in, and we see the ID number that it is. Can we even turn this around? I don't think we can. Oh yeah, the ID card on there, it's like 5842189 or something. Wow, I got it right. I was guessing. But when we look at Gumshoe's card, it also says ID 5842189. All they replaced was the picture and the name. He's a sergeant? Well, I guess that must be the equivalent rank for detective then. But let us move. No, not present. Let us move over to, I wonder if we presented his own card to him. Over to the chief's office. Here goes, Mr. Wright. Open sesame. If anyone finds us now. Detective Gumshoe's a goner. If that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out. Eek! Gah! Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I didn't even know you could slap a ghost. Why'd you slap Gumshoe? Ah! Detective Gumshoe. That's a little late reaction, Phoenix. What are you doing sneaking up on us like that? I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong. So I came too. If you're here, then what's the point in giving us your ID card? So we crumpled up his card in our pocket? Hey, don't do that to my card! How can you crumple up a card? It's made out of plastic. Why'd I pick my phone up? That's not a card. I hardly ever get a chance to come in here. So I figured I'd have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now.
You really do want to get fired, don't you?
Not if we're lucky. Now, come on. Let's see what we can find out. I've got a bad feeling about this. So, now that Gumshoe's here, let's talk with him. I mean, why start the investigation now? We could talk to him a little bit more. Chief's office and Chief Gant. That desk on the other side of the room, was that your sister's? Okay, we're not talking to Gumshoe. We're talking to Emma for some reason.
Yes, that's where I was waiting for Lana. On that day 2 years ago.
Is anyone using it now? No, sir. This is entirely Chief Gant's office now.
And why is it still here?
He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene. Oh. Well, my answer was already... there it is. That's a strange reason to leave it there. He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time.
Oh, boy.
I see.
So, ever since Lana left, no one ever touches that desk?
No one except Chief Gant. And the cleaning lady who was in here each morning. Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't possibly be any clues remaining. Alright, so this is all right here, Lana stuff. And everything over on the other side, I think. Is that correct? Everything over here, behind Gumshoe, because we can't see it, is the Chief stuff. So let's talk again. Maybe this time we'll actually talk with Gumshoe and not Emma. Can I ask you something? Or I'll talk to us. Sure. You only came in here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 crime scenes. I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it? Why do you ask? You don't think? Nah, you wouldn't be. No. No, there's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Okay, now then. Oh, let's look around a bit more. Hey, hold on. Not so fast, buddy. Huh? What is it? When someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal. You don't just let it go like that. Sorry. This guy's starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so what's bothering you? You two don't think Chief Gant might be a suspect, do you?
What?
Oh, God, Emma. Gumshoe's voice is killing my throat.
What? Yeah, Mr. Wright. What do we think of him?
Chief Gant. So it's finally come to this. What do I think of him? Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my secrets. Feelings. Yet. There he goes, ignoring me again. I'm so sorry, Gumshoe. But there's going to be a couple things that we can start examining. So, let's take a look around. There's one thing in particular. It's the safe that we saw just a moment ago when we first came into his office. We saw himself a couple things in here. So let's examine this very quickly. This is a safe, isn't it? Safe! That word is ripe with intrigue. Okay, if you say so. Is this how he does his normal detective work?
It looks like a code needs to be entered in this panel to open it.
A 7-digit number. I think I just might know what it is. Input number, don't touch it. Also, by the way, KB, let's take a note of that. So, a 7-digit number, I think I just might know what it is. Well, let's try something. Do you know what it is? I have a hunch. Oh, I know. You want to try my birth date? It's... Yeah, we're just going to ignore him. I have a better idea. Here goes nothing. So it's a 7-digit code. Ooh, you can see the entire screen. 7-digit code. We've seen some 7-digit codes before, but there's only one that has been unused so far. Bingo.
What number did you enter?
Whose birthday was that, pal? 77777777. The final ID card number on that record.
What?
The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day. You mean 77777777? That ID number? I think you're 17 shy this time. Did I? I hope I said that right. This can only mean one thing. That's Chief Gant's ID number.
Say, anyone care to look inside?
Yes, we do. But now we know who that 77 mysterious person is. Just happens to be Chief Gant. So let's take a look inside. Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away? Gumshoe, you're not gonna rob someone.
Look, it's a
shard from a broken cup. This somehow looks familiar. Where have we seen this before?
There's something else in here too.
What's this? It looks like a piece of leather cloth.
This is a handprint, isn't it?
Hey! I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once! You think the chief made up the design? I have no clue where Gumshoe's voice is going.
I don't think so.
Oh, well, it was just a thought.
Is that it? Is that all that was in the safe?
Apparently so. It's empty now. A piece of cloth with a handprint on it. A broken shard from a cup. They look like pieces of evidence. But unless you can prove that they have something to do with this case, I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here. But you were willing to take money. Great. Now you have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to the SL9 incident?
Come on, there's gotta be something we can show the detective.
So we need to show the detective something that makes them relative. So, yeah, we can do that very quickly. Alright, so we're gonna present them something that we have, something that makes something relevant. We're gonna present the unstable jar, which has a missing piece. Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar? Oh, let's put that back together. Oh, those were the days. That was yesterday. It's kind of early to be nostalgic.
Wasn't this jar a piece of evidence from that case?
That's right. One of the shards and an SL9 incident sticker on it. Doesn't this ring any bells? You know, that fragment we just found? You mean this one? That was in the safe.
Yes, that one. That was in the safe.
Now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if this fits. Assemble fragments or leave it be for now. Well, let's assemble the fragments. Here, let me see that shard. I'll take a crack at this. Go ahead, pal. Show us what the rookie can do. I'm the one that put it together in the first place.
Mr. Wright, here's some glue.
If I can piece this together again, it'll prove Chief Gant was knowingly hiding evidence. Here goes. Oh, this should be very easy. Just switch and... There! It fits like a charm. That, of course, means Chief Gant willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in his safe. In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident.
But
Hey guys, get out of this! What is it? This piece you just attached. It's different from the others.
There's a reddish line on it.
A reddish line. That's blood. I don't get it. Why would Chief Jet hide this in a safe? And so now the jar will be updated. The complete now jar. So there's another piece that we need to examine first. But before we examine that, we need to call it an episode here. So on the next episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, we should be wrapping up the investigation, the final investigation day, and so we'll be heading off to the final court date. So, until next time, hopefully you enjoy. What are you doing here now? What? Oh, hello, store. Oh, hello, nothing I want. Why is the shopkeep in Aladdin's room? Oh, so why do you have like the world's creepiest stare? All right, jump up there. Good. Ah! Should have expected that. Okay.